Hey guys, so today we have a user requested worm by Damien9303 and it is Gruel, which is pretty interesting. And today's episode is kinda special because I'll be showing you how to remove Gruel totally manually without any programs, any antiviruses, nothing like that. And yeah, so let's get to it. I'll also show you how it actually is able to disable run and how it disables this thing, and you go to task manager. It also manages to disable the new task thing, which is, I'll show you how it does. It's not that hard. I thought it was like it literally modified some code from Explorer or something, but it's actually just some registry keys. And yeah, so let's get to it. I'm not gonna do any static analysis, I'm going straight to dynamic. And let me just set up the tools right here. Alright, and last program is Process Explorer. So yeah, let's run the malware. And let's run it. Right, so you can see a lot of stuff going on. And let's just filter it again to only show what the worm did. Okay, so let's see what it does. So first thing we see here is it copies itself to C run_dll32.exe. If you've seen my first analysis video, it does kind of something like that with executable files. Well, actually it does the same with executable files, but as well as let me find it here. Should be somewhere here. Right, so it does the same thing with executable files, batch files, com files, hta files, ht files, and p files. So basically what it does, it modifies this value right here in this key. So when if you want to run a batch file, instead of running the batch file, it's gonna run the malware. So that's how malware do that. And I'll also show you how it disables the run and the drives and stuff like that. So this is the values right here. Basically, when I get Registry working, I will show you exactly the values where they are and stuff like that. But for now, let's continue with the malware. By the way, if you didn't notice, whenever you copy something to the desktop, this thing shows up, which you can't delete it. It's kinda weird. I'll show you a way I found yesterday on how to delete that. and after this you should be, the PC should be clear from the malware. So I guess first things first, let's see. So I guess let's save this just in case. Alright, and let's see what else. So I guess let's just press send and close and see what happens. So it just opens up a bunch of windows, and it actually opened my C&D drive, and the first time it did that I was actually pretty scared. So let's see what it says. Your computer now is mine. Why? Because I didn't had nothing to do, and I thought, why not make the evil? Because screw English. Remember, now your PC is in my power. Windows sucks. I can't stand it anymore. Windows has always sucked. Wake up, people. It's a scam. You don't need a faster computer. You don't need a better operating system. Microsoft continually, fuck English, makes money by selling you the latest and greatest Windows. The latest Windows version is always the most inefficient, yet slowing down your fast computer. Also, now you have to upgrade all your other software too, because different Windows versions are not compatible with each other. A hidden cost that not mentioned at all. It's part of the scam. Capitalism sucks. Communism sucks. Killer weight. What a nice ending. Alright. So when you get this error, the only thing you can do is just hard reset. And if this was on an actual machine, that means actually pressing the power button to turn it off. Alright. Alright. Gruel actually made the computer really slow. Right, so now that we are at the desktop, let's press Ctrl Shift Escape, open up Task Manager, and kill Gruel. The thing is though that if actually Gruel tried to put a check if Windows Task Manager was open and then close it automatically, so there's no way to end the task, it would have been a way better malware. But whatever. So I guess what we need to do now is create a registry file. This is my favorite thing to do to fix malware. Don't know why, just like the method. Right, so Windows Registry Editor version 5.00, and let's see. So first we need to fix executable files, so we are able to run command prompt, and then from there we're gonna run regedit. So in this case, where is it? Right, so let's fix this. Back to default. So basically, if you remove not if you remove, sorry, if you actually put two quotes here, and then here you put the path name, that's the path that's gonna run when you, that's a file that's gonna run when you start an executable. If you don't understand anything, just leave a comment and I'll explain it to you. Maybe I should make like a separate video explaining this stuff to beginners. Right, so let's also change the open. Right, so now we should be able to run this. It should work. Now we can open exe files. Alright, so it worked. Now that worked, so let's open up command prompt and then let's type regedit. So now we're in the registry. Okay, so here I can fix everything up, or almost everything at least. So first we need to delete this key, which is in whatever you put in here. If you like create a key, it's gonna run every time you start up the system. The same with run once. It just runs once and that's it. And then run once X, I'm not sure exactly, I think it's the same as the above one. Alright, so delete that and then delete device path. So now it shouldn't run every time you start up the system. What else? Policies, is it in here? Nope. Did something with a proxy, I remember. Proxy device, where is that? Current version. Proxy device. Alright, let's just remove that. And what else? I guess next is we're gonna re-enable run and everything else is disabled. So let's go to HKey current user. I think it's in software, Microsoft, Windows, current version, and then policies, Explorer. And here you can see the values it added: no run, no find, and no drives. And let's just delete this. And as you can see, run still isn't here, so we have to go to task manager. New task is actually back, so that's good. And we can go ahead and kill Explorer, then go to new task and then explorer.exe, and we should have search and run back, which is good. So now the only thing to do is actually go to my computer and delete this, which was where the virus copied itself. And that should be it. Now your computer should be safe, but not all the keys are removed, so let's see where where the rest of the keys are. Right. Oh, here it is. HK local machine. It's another key I forgot to delete. Windows current version. Setup and where is it? Net cache, yeah. So just to remove this. So let's see what other keys it changed. So we can go to let's search for that because I'm just too bored to try and find it. Let's search for this. Next. Alright, so here it is. This is where I guess it installs itself in the registry, just some information the malware is using. So we can actually delete this, but the problem is we can't delete this, which I'll show you later. But for now, let's actually analyze this. So just information about the malware. Can go ahead and delete this, we don't really need it. And what else? Search for killer grade. There should be a lot of keys with killer grading, so let's do that from the top. So more keys from killer grade, which the first run and password, I'm not sure what they do. I guess I'll have to go into deeper analysis of the malware and see what it's used for, and maybe make another, maybe like a part 2 to this video. Oh, and alright. Seems to also hold information when it was run, so I don't know if it has a payload or something. I mean, if it had a payload, it have to be stealthy, because otherwise it would probably be removed until the payload. Let's find next. So what is this? What key is this? F3. Oh, it's main, alright. Oh, so if you actually open up Internet Explorer, it renames it to killer grade, blah 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 blah, and that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that. Right, so let's delete this, or maybe rather let's delete this, and next. also more killer grade stuff here, a bit of assembly going on there, and let's delete this, don't need it. Let's go find the next key. Okay, so this should be the registry for killer grade, and now the last thing to remove is this, and then we should be able... oh, I can cut it. Since when? Oh, that's weird. Last time I tried restarting the computer, I couldn't even cut it, and now I can't even paste. What? Oh, that's weird. Oh. Well, let's try something else. Let's go to desktop, customize desktop, and here it should say clean desktop now. Next, and then the only thing you choose is this unknown file right here. So it should have created two folders, I guess. You just go ahead and shift delete to permanent delete them, and that's it. You actually pretty much, hopefully, yep, you completely removed Gruel. Alright, nothing here, nope. I guess... oh, what I forgot to do, which I should have done earlier, is actually go to this keys right here and fix this. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go to regedit and let's local machine, software, classes, path file, shell, open, command. Let's change this back to this. Now batch files should work. Let me try making one right now. Right. And it works. Alright then, let's go ahead and fix home files. Where are they? Home file, shell, open, command. Let's fix that. Next are HTA files. Okay, this is a pretty boring process, but you want to completely fix your computer, you have to do this. I mean, that's why antiviruses exist. This one is not like the previous ones. This one has a path of its own. The path is C Windows System 32 mshta.exe, and then it's quote %1 quote %*, and that's it. And that's also HT file and HT file /1 as well. Let's go find it. HT file, shell open command. Let's change it from Gruel to this. Alright. And last thing are PIF files. Shell open command, and congratulations to Gruel for making it painful to remove. It wasn't actually that hard, was it? I mean, I'd expected it would be like harder to remove, but in the end it's not really that hard. If you know what the malware is doing. And the whole system should be now fixed. Everything should work normally. Programs. And yeah, thanks for watching. And leave a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe.